first I want to ask the opinion of some of the commentary you got. But when I read that thing, I'm thinking, okay, dude is already taking the checkbook out because, one, unless you fly some cheap airline, those tickets just to go to Vegas, even though there are a lot of specials, you're still out of $500, at $400 to $500. Then a car from the airport to Vegas, even if you take an executive Uber, that's another $50 including the tip. Then any hotel.
Get around once you get there too.
Yeah, that's my point. And then any hotel in Vegas, at least one I would stay at, the Wynn, the Bellagio, or whatever, that's $200 a night. I haven't even, and people think that all the food is free in Vegas. Let me tell you something. Most stuff that's free in Vegas, you either are spending a whole lot of money at that hotel or you don't want to eat that crap. It's either or, one of the two. So this guy is automatically committing to 2K, and a lot of brothers have 2K to blow. I mean, they don't care. And if you're a man making 300, 400 G's a year, $2,000 isn't any money to you.
But it's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. But if you are an average guy and you're making between 50 and 100, $2,000 is a house note. $2,000 is child support payments and the car note. So I don't get how this young lady would even have the audacity to ask this. And this is just me. So, America, if you disagree with me, hit us up, send a message on Facebook. Somebody on my staff should be monitoring Facebook and giving me these commentaries as you make them. But I really wonder, was sister like gold digging? Was she tripping? Or was this really a thing where she's like, you know what, dude, on the real, I appreciate this trip, but I got kids and you need to help me with that. If you want to have my time for me to be your playmate, you need to make sure that I can do it. So on one level, I'm going to say a small part of my brain, and I do mean maybe 20%, and some of y'all are going, Dr. Young, you have 20% of a brain? Yes, I do. But at least 20% of my brain is going, hell no. No, boo. I'm buying all this other stuff.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
I don't necessarily think she's a gold digger for asking. I'm not gonna say the woman, she might, and you asked me about the response on the post, and I'm gonna say for the most part, women my age with children all said the same thing, and I think it's just a mindset.
What did they say?
Most women were like, no, he's not wrong. I think the issue we took was that she asked. Now, mind you, there were men on there, and there were some men about my age and older on there who were saying, well, he's dating her, and he understands there's a package deal when you get with somebody. He should be prepared to take care of her kids. I'm not sure. I understand that on the level, on the surface level. However, my thing is, some women were saying he's taking her away from her kids. He's getting her time. If he's going to pull her away from her kids for a weekend, he's supposed to. But I'm thinking he's not pulling her away from her kids. She has the option to say no. But I think the major part was, and I phrased the question because I wanted them to understand, she flat out asked, well, will you pay for my kids? Instead of responding and saying, hey, babe, you know what? I really thank you for offering. I can't wait to spend some time with you like this, but I don't quite share my financial situation with you, but it's not in my budget right now. I don't have any family here, or I don't have anyone to keep my kids, so I'm going to have to pass. Most men that I date, because I pick well, would have said, you know what, babe, I really appreciate that, but I want us to go. How much you think it's going to cost? I got the sitter. But I think my issue was her, okay, I'll go. Will you pay for my kids? And I guess it's just a matter of, some people say it depends on what type of relationship they had.
Thank you.
To me, it doesn't. To me, I'm not asking a man, like if he's doing all that, the most I'm going to do is I'm going to find a sitter for my children. I have a support system, so that's not going to be an issue anyway. So it's not going to be any money out of my pocket, and it's not for most people. So, yeah.
No, I like it. This is what I love about you. You always take stuff out of gender and just break it down. Because the things that I really agree with, one is, what type of relationship is this? I mean, did you guys just meet? And a lot of men, your little nasty selves. Well, okay, I was nasty too. I got to admit it. Our way of getting them panties off is inviting you out of town, and in the back of our head, if we got you out of town, I ain't paying for no 2 rooms now. Or even if we get the room with the suite, I might just happen to go from the couch to the bedroom or whatever it is that's going to be up. But the other side of it that I like that you're saying is that you really need to do your homework before you start dating folk and understand that, you know what am I getting myself into? Because for all you know, this could just be dude's pattern. He could have a hookup at the hotel. He could, well, no, if you got the standby tickets, you're going to find that out when you get to the airport and you're pissed off because you can't get on the plane. But the other side of it is when that woman, and I agree with the way you said this, the woman should have had a conversation, not a reaction. So what I'm thinking is, and this is for you fellas out there, and I want you guys to chime in and again, shoot a message on Facebook or call us at 832-230-5592. And remember, folks, this is a real radio station. This is not saying that .com stations aren't real, but this is a real station, so the FCC monitors. Please, if you call in, don't be up here cussing and saying some pro stuff. But the truth of it is, what would you do? And I really want to know, what would you do and what do you think about this?